Good day, everyone. Are you having a marvelous, super great, fantastic, superb, wonderful, stupendous, outrageous, terrific, unbelievable, even to the point of being eggishly, ectastically perfect? You know I am, because I'm the basket case. Yes. And today, I'm going to be doing my predictions for 2020. Not that my predictions for 2019 came out perfectly. No, they didn't even come up close. Let's admit it. Okay, I'll grant you some of the things and stuff like that were okay. Maybe some of them were close, like Trump's impeachment. Okay, I thought for sure the Mueller report and stuff like that would have the what is that? Well, I can't use that word, but let's say gumption to actually put in his report and stuff like that that Trump did actually do something that was impeachable, okay, or at least illegal, okay. He lied a lot, okay. And now with this impeachment and stuff like that, there's still a lot of people who don't think he did anything wrong. Okay, let's put it this way, okay? If someone goes to trial, okay, in a court, for whatever reason, doesn't matter what, and they do everything possible, everything, to stop witnesses from testifying, and to call the other people liars and cheats and whatever, and do everything they can to stop it, okay? Especially the witnesses, that sort of pushes me into saying that he thinks he did something wrong, okay? We'll see what happens. No one actually thinks that Trump will be impeached because technically the Republicans control the Senate. But there's one or two Republicans that have are not towing the line quite well, and they want to hear some more witnesses that Trump have stopped from testifying, okay, in the lower house. So there is still a chance that there'll be more witnesses, and if that happens, I think there is a possibility, not a great one, that he'll still be impeached. Who knows? With that man, I don't know. I would have predicted that he would have lost the election. I would have predicted that he wouldn't have come close. Not that he's a Republican. No. There have been several good Republicans in the U.S. Okay, and the Republicans in Canada are the Conservatives. And yes, actually, there have been several that have actually voted over the years. And NDP, okay? I'm liberals. I have voted for everybody. I vote for how I feel about the leader of the party. And lately, all the Conservatives or Republicans and all that have not been to my satisfaction, let's just say. Doug Ford, yeah, he just turns my stomach. Trump, not that I could vote for him because I'm Canadian, but I just don't like him because he lies so much, or his half-truths are so fictional that they might as well be lying. Whatever. Let's get back to what I'm actually trying to predict and stuff like that. Will he be impeached? Who God knows. Will he win the next election? If he's not impeached, I certainly hope not. And that's all I'm going to say about him, because everything I've stated about him and stuff like that is has never come has not come about in how I thought it was, because he is such a slimy, slippery kind of guy. Weather for this year, wow. So far this year has started off with no, end of 2019 was pretty cool, but the beginning of 2020 has been kind of warm. Most of the January, last few weeks have been kind of warm for January. So I'm gonna go out there again. Not that my weather reports for predictions for the year are that close, but you know what? Hot, very hot. I think the whole thing is that there'll be a noticeable global warming presence this year. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, what else are we going to see for this year? I'm hoping that the electrical car market is going to be a little better this year, but you know what? Honestly, I think, let me put it this way, I'm afraid that there's going to be a recession this year. There's a lot of indicators that there is, and then there's some indicators that are not. This is a weird kind of economics here. Okay, I've been keeping an eye on it for months and stuff like that. I know the U.S. economy and the world economy would have been so much better at this point in time, and there would not even be any indications of recession if there wasn't a trade war with China. And let's be honest, what did this trade war with China accomplish? Loss of jobs, people going bankrupt, the entire economy floundering. Okay, that's what it accomplished. Because mostly the Trump administration didn't know what the hell they were doing. They don't know what they're asking for, and the whole thing is that Trump was technically right. A trade war, one, it's not easily won, but he could have won it, okay? By now, he could have won it if he had allies. Yeah. He basically tries to make friends with the U.S. enemies, which technically they were enemies to begin with, like North Korea and Russia, and make enemies of all their friends, like NATO, all of NATO, and the rest of the world. And basically, no one actually trusts him that much, so I have no idea why anybody would take any of that hit when he says that the trade war with China is over and they've signed an agreement and stuff like that. To take that as a trade war is over. No, it's not over. It's going to be around for many years, the implications of this trade war he has started. Okay? But getting back to the recession, there's a lot of indications. I think the whole thing is that the only thing going with the economy, U.S. economy and stuff like that, is that low jobless rates and consumer spending. But the whole thing is manufacturing has been lowering, especially because of exports, and that's going to put pressure on them to lay off some people. And the farm community and stuff like that is having a difficult time, so a lot of them have gone bankrupt. So there's a lot of indications and stuff like that something might happen here. I'm guessing sometime in the middle of summer, some kind of recession. If the recession is going to hit, it's going to probably hit then. And if it does hit, it's going to be a bad one. You know what? Everything else I'm not even going to... the car market and all that, I think there's going to be because of the trade war and the lower exports and a lot of other indications, and people were afraid that, and all the indicate the things with the recession. A lot of people were afraid to spend big money on an electric car. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive, but the whole thing is it's cheaper to maintain. Okay, it has less than half the parts of a gas vehicle and all that. Okay, no oil pan, no rad, no spark plugs. There's so many items in there. No muffler. There's so many items on there and stuff like that that you don't have to pay for. So the maintenance is like so little, and electricity is actually cheaper than gas. So in the long run, it's better for people. That's what I'm getting this year. I am getting an electric car. Right now, my eye is on the Kia Soul 2020 EV. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to make a YouTube video on the Kia Soul when I get it. Oh, I want it so badly. Okay, that's what I'm going to talk about. Those are my predictions. Not many this year. I made a lot more in the last couple of years. I made a lot more, but then a lot of them didn't come out. At least not how they were supposed to. At least not in my thinking. Oh well, thanks. See you. Bye.